everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation routine. I'm going to share with you the foundation routine that I would do if I were to go to an event or like a special occasion, or if I want to look really pretty in front of the camera, because the coverage is fantastic but it still looks dewy and glowy, and it's perfect for oily skin. And the best part is I am using cruelty-free products. So I did come up with like a full coverage dewy foundation routine previously, but I wasn't using all cruelty-free products. I'm pretty proud of this video. So if you're someone who is transitioning into cruelty-free products, then this is the video for you. I hope that you will find this helpful and share it to everyone else that you feel will benefit from this and want to check out products for oily skin that are cruelty-free as well and look bomb. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and start this tutorial.
Always start off with a cleansed, toned, and moisturized face, because a dewy foundation look will only look good if your skin is on fleek. So let's go ahead and apply our primer, and I'm using a pore filler, and this is important because pore fillers will minimize your pores or fill in open pores, which is very important because in full coverage foundations that are dewy looking, open pores will definitely not look good with it. It will in fact look really bad and will take away the beauty of having the full coverage dewy foundation look. So always concentrate this on the areas where you have the most pores. For me, it's on my inner cheeks, and you know, for good measure, I put it on my chin and forehead as well. And I'm going to apply this Shine Killer by NYX because, like I said, if you want full coverage dewy foundation look and you have oily skin, you have to have a primer that prevents your skin from actually getting too oily and making your face look too greasy, especially when you have that highlight on and that translucent kind of look going on. And so now we're going to go ahead and apply the foundation. I'm going to mix the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation with the OFRA Cosmetics one. The coverage of both of these products are perfect, but I find that the Tarte Cosmetics texture and finish isn't as good compared to if I mixed it with the OFRA Cosmetics. And I'm also going to mix it with this highlighter, sort of. You can use any liquid highlighter that you have. This just adds to the dewy look of the foundation without having to buy like a dewy foundation. So as you can see, I poured a little bit of the Tarte Amazonian Clay and poured 1 pump of the OFRA Cosmetics all over it and mixed it, and apply the rest of the product that's on my finger onto my face. And what I like about this is that the coverage of both foundations really adds up to the beautiful finish that I'm going to be getting, and they're both great when they set on the face. They don't move and they don't make me oily. So as you can see, I'm using this really dense brush, and I'm doing downward strokes because with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, the consistency is very thick that a downward motion is perfect. You can even use a foundation brush, the flat one. And I'm just applying this all over my face, and as you can see, it gives my face a very translucent look, very luminous looking. So now I'm going to cover my under eyes with the NYX HD Concealer in Beige. Feel free to use a color corrector. I didn't have it on hand with me at this time, so I just went ahead and applied the Beige Concealer right away on my under eyes. And I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer in Glow, which is basically just a highlighter plus concealer. This barely has any coverage. It just gives you this really nice subtle glow to it, especially when you take photographs. And then I'm going to highlight using the Beige Concealer. I'm just concentrating it on my forehead, the bridge of my nose, the sides of my mouth, and my chin. This really brightens up my look. And although it looks really heavy on camera, this does not feel heavy at all, and it does not look cakey, which adds to why I love this routine very much. I really do think that it gives you the best finish without having to feel so cakey. and I just tap the product on my face with this Real Techniques beauty blender, and I use tapping motions instead of scrubbing, so I'm not taking off the product. Now, the most important thing about under eye concealer is you have to make sure it doesn't crease, and this e.l.f. HD under eye setting powder really helps do that. I find that ever since I've started applying this on my under eye concealer, the area down there does not crease at all, and it's such an affordable product and easily accessible as well, but you have to make sure you catch it while it's available because I feel like it's always out of stock. And I'm just applying it with this e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush, and that's how it looks. Now it's time to set everything with my Stay Matte powder from Rimmel, and this is the only product that's not cruelty free because I still have not found a setting powder that really does the same job as this one that's cruelty free. So if you have any suggestions, comment them below. And I'm just applying this in the areas that I feel will get oily throughout the day, and then I'm going to move on to my bronzer. As you can see, I quickly did my brows there. So for my bronzer, I'm just using the Physicians Formula, and I'm using a big fluffy brush because I feel like it already gives you that diffuse look without having to blend so much. So I'm just applying this generally on the peripherals of my face, and then I'm going to go in with my Bahama Mama contour powder with the e.l.f. contour brush and go in there for a more defined look. And as you can see, I'm just defining my contour on my cheek, and then I'm going to move on to the hairline areas because that's very important to not make it look like you're wearing a mask and make it look really blended onto your skin. And then I'm just defining my features. This brush really helps get into the crevices of the face. That's why it's my #1 go-to for my contour powder. For blush, I will be using three different blushes because I feel like it gives you that very natural, diffused, well-blended look. This orange blush I'm putting on the top of my cheeks very lightly with this angled blush brush. And then I'm going to go in with a peach-colored blush called Gina from NARS, which is, once again, not cruelty-free, but I just had to use it. You can always use a cruelty-free peach blush that's available. ColourPop Cosmetics has one. The Balm has some too. But anyway, I'm just applying this generally on the top side of my cheek, just above my contour. And on the apples of my cheeks, I'm using this pink blush from Bilena, and I'm just applying it to the end of my cheek, I guess, on my apples. I don't know, but I'm just diffusing it onto the rest of my blush and my contour. Now it's time to highlight once again, and I'm using the e.l.f. highlighter, and I'm just using a stippling brush and applying this to the high points of my face. Now you'll see why it's really important to use a pore filler and a shine killer primer, or like a mattifying primer, because you're putting on a lot of highlight, girl. So finish off this look with a dewy finish finishing spray from NYX. This is what I personally use, and you are all set with your full coverage dewy foundation look.
My foundation routine. I hope that you found that helpful. If you have questions about the products that I featured, or the techniques, or I wouldn't call it techniques, it just sounds so professional, techniques, but the things I do, comment them below, or you can always tweet me at maricarljanah, or on Instagram, comment on my photos or whatever. You can suggest videos that I could do. As any curiosities that you have about cruelty-free beauty products, I'll try to check them out. I do have a couple of videos lined up for you. The next video I'm going to be doing is a swatch video for ColourPop Cosmetics featuring their Super Shock eyeshadows. I am once again not sponsored by them or anything. I just wanted to check out their eyeshadows and they are amazing. I have 2 of them on my lids right now. Yeah, but I'll talk to you guys about that in my next video. Don't forget to check out my previous video where I swatched the ColourPop Cosmetics lippy sticks and lippy pens. I have 2 other channels now. In case you didn't know, I have a vlog channel and a nursing channel. I have 2 videos up on my vlog channel. I've been trying to come up with a new one, but nothing happens in my life, guys, so it's a pretty boring set of clips right now, so I'm just trying to compile different clips and come up with another vlog for you. On my nursing channel, I do have a video talking about job application, job interviews, and just finding a job as a foreign graduate, especially in the healthcare field or if you're a nurse. So if that's something that's going to interest you, go ahead and check out my nursing channel. It's maricarljanah RN, and my vlog channel is maricarljanah vlogs. So I will link them all below. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.